QAnon is a very interesting subject. Now, this guy Q just appeared out of nowhere to have proof of things like literally eating babies and all kinds of other, like, really nonsensical conspiracy theory nonsense. Now, the reason I bring this up is because I was talking to some people about it, and I think it's pretty clear that QAnon is a psyop by Donald Trump. Not necessarily by the United States government itself, which could very well be the case, but I suspect it's rather a someone who's being hired by the president, that would be Donald Trump, to spread this kind of information in order to whip up support for himself. Now, the reason I say this is because he certainly has to have significant financial backing. Just previously, Facebook announced that they had removed QAnon advertisements. 1,500 of them, in fact. Now, I've never bought a Facebook ad, but to have 1,500 advertisements that you could pay for, this would show that there is significant financial backing behind QAnon, and would certainly tell us that this is a little bit more than just some random guy on the internet who has a Twitter account. And that's something I want to bring up. Alex Jones has said similar things to QAnon. Not quite the same, but very similar. But he's banned. QAnon, however, is free to stay and say even crazier things than Alex Jones does. Yet QAnon is not being censored by Twitter. And he's not even really being censored by Facebook. They're just removing ads. So, what exactly is going on here? Now, this is why I believe that it is a particular operation intended to misinform the public and try to lead them into support for Donald Trump. We are now all familiar with what happened with Epstein. We all know what it is that he's connected to and what he was doing, and that there are many very famous and very wealthy individuals across the world that was associated to everything that was going on his private island. So, QAnon has picked up on this very real thing that was happening and decided to take it into the realm of absurdity, which has a twofold effect. One, those in the Christian right who already believe things like satanic conspiracies and things about Planned Parenthood that are essentially baseless accusations, then taking it even further into stuff that is occult in nature, which I cannot describe without violating certain advertising guidelines by YouTube, but I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. So he could take all those people who believe all the insane things, but also believe in this one real thing, and then shovel them all towards supporting Trump, as if somehow Trump is going to be the one to shut down the elite crimes against minors people, which is really ridiculous considering that he's one of them, and he's probably even admitted to worse. But this funnels support straight to him. On the other side, anyone who now tries to bring up Epstein and what he did and the circles that he was moving in and the things that he supplied to other people are now going to try to lump anyone who brings that up with QAnon. Oh, you're pushing the QAnon thing. No, there's a very real thing that happened, and I'm not pushing the QAnon thing, but this is a real thing that has now been discovered, and it's starting to slowly peel back the layers of the onion on this. So now not only can you funnel people to Trump, but you can also discredit anybody who brings it up. I mean, this is almost like a perfectly planned out psyop. Very well planned up. Bravo to whoever it was that did this, whatever firm Trump hired, or the CIA, or whoever it's actually was that did this. Now, those are my initial thoughts on the subject. QAnon has pushed many of the accusations that justify imperialist actions, U.S. imperialist actions, across, frankly, the entire world. So it's very hard to claim that this QAnon individual is not part of that mainstream narrative and is trying to forward the interests of essentially the big bourgeoisie that just happen to be slightly more orientated towards Donald Trump. But I think they all have an interest in painting anyone who criticizes the aforementioned connections to Epstein as being conspiracy theory lunatics, because it's definitely in their interest to make that go away as quickly as possible. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.